Hi, hello. This is Natalia speaking. Welcome to the second episode of my podcast. Today I'm going to discuss the underestimated topic of people, things, and activities that do us any good. The lost causes. And what to do about them. Nowadays, the modern middle class is obsessed with the idea of investing. So, I am going to compare our investments in our personal life to stocks. Do you feel now what I'm talking about? Let's do this exercise and deliberate a little bit. What is the most valuable thing that you are born with, but can't sell? Can't buy, can't borrow or lend? They say that you can find it, but this is just pure figure speech. Well, it's time. If you ever wondered what your most valuable resource is, you had the answer just in front of you, on your wrist. Time is basic, primary, life currency. Like managing money, you should manage your time wisely because everything in life has its cost in time equivalent. Let's make some assumptions here. They don't have to be mathematically correct, but just for the sake of this exercise. The exam you passed cost you 4 hours of studying. The perfect beach body cost you 3 months of exercise and diet, plus cooking and grocery shopping. Dinner with your family cost you 2 hours. The walk with your child cost you 1 hour. This bestseller true crime book took 30 precious hours of your life. Are you getting my point already? So, while all of these activities mentioned above are definitely worth your time, and you shouldn't be feeling bad for indulging in them, there are also activities that steal your time and bring you nothing in return. Like bringing in this favorite series for 10 hours straight. Some may argue that time spent with pleasure is not time lost, but I dare to disagree. Everything in life requires balance and moderation. Watch that movie, episode or two, but don't waste your sleeping time, recovery time, to watch it all at once. You know what I mean? There is a slight but noticeable difference in this when we consider people, projects, and specific situations in our life as lost causes. The inspiration for this podcast episode was the new song from Billie Eilish. Listen to her to find out her struggles with her personal lost causes. Something's in the air right now, like I'm losing track of time, like I don't really care right now, but maybe that's fine. You weren't even there that day. I was waiting on you. I wondered if you aware that day was the last straw for me, and I know. I sent you flowers. Did you even care? You ran the shower and left them by the stairs. Oh. Thought you had your shit together, but damn, I was wrong. You ain't nothing but a lost cause. And this ain't nothing like it once was. I know you think you're such an outlaw, but you got no job. We ain't nothing but a lost cause, and this ain't nothing like it once was. I know you think you're such an outlaw, but you got no job. I used to think you were shy, but maybe you just had nothing on your mind. Maybe you were thinking about yourself all the time. I used to wish you were mine, but that was way before I realized Someone like you would always be so easy to find. Gave me no flowers. Wish I didn't care. You'd be gone for hours. Could be anywhere. Ooh. Thought you'd have grown eventually, but you proved me wrong. You ain't nothing but a lost cause, and this ain't nothing like it once was. I know you think you're such an outlaw, but you get no job. You ain't nothing but a lost cause, and this ain't nothing like it once was. I know you think you're such an outlaw, but you got no job. What did I tell you? Don't get complacent. It's time to face it now. What did I tell you? Get no complacent. It's time to face it now. Well, Billy, seems like you had your first disappointment in love interest. You are way smarter than I used to be at your age, though. So, what does this lyrics tell us about the lost causes? In short, they are the people and situations that don't contribute to your overall well-being and personal success. The person she described didn't reciprocate her efforts in their relationship. This person was cold and focused on himself. Didn't even notice her trying to make this person happy, showing her feelings for this person. This is purely sad and cruel. And I can't help but wonder, how is that possible? To be so ungrateful? Well, you can't force anybody to love you for sure, but if the person has the nerve to take advantage of what you give to this person, doesn't reciprocate your efforts, and still feels entitled to the gifts of your love, girl, this should be a wake-up call. Because when the person knows, and we always know, no other option here, that he or she does not have the same feelings for you like you do to him or her, then it is expected to say it out loud. Remember, it's all about the balance and communication of the differences, and finding the mutual background for the relationship is the balance. Nature, well, physics and chemistry operate on balance as well. Let's take a conservation of mass, for example. This rule applies to everything else. So, bear with me, I will quote Wikipedia on this. Principle of mass conservation states that for any system closed to all transfers of matter and energy, the mass of the system must remain constant over time. As the system's mass cannot change, so quantity can neither be added nor be removed. Therefore, the quantity of mass is conserved over time. And in this case, it's also about the civil courage to admit the reality. It's the basic human decency to live avoiding situations in which you could by chance hurt a good man, or a woman, and so on. That moment when the narrator discovers that the person she's involved with is indeed a lost cause is a breakthrough for her. It changes her attitude, and she has the strength to admit that she made wrong assumptions, that she was wrong. And to lessen the pain of disappointment, she blames it all on the flawed human nature of this former love interest. She hoped for this person to mature up, but it didn't happen. So she is no longer deluding herself, but sees the issue for what it really is, a lost cause. Some people are nothing more than a waste of time, and they are incapable, for some reason, of becoming something more. He is a lost cause. He is a self-absorbed, unemployed dick with no real perspectives whatsoever. He won't keep up with her. He has nothing to offer, except for him, really. Well, she was the one who worked her ass off to make him content and interested in her. And because of this, he will drag her down. And you don't need this much negativity in your life. You have many more important challenges in life to focus your whole energy on it. Today, I decided to share with you not one, but 3 actually, of my own real life stories with lost causes. So, brave yourself, some really bad mistakes are coming. Case study number 1. Excuse me. This is a really painful story to share for me. But I decided to do it anyway because this is a textbook example of disloyalty of a fake friend. The first time I faced a lost cause in my life was when I realized that my childhood girlfriend was, instead of being a real support and honest loyal friend, a foe, an enemy I never knew I had back then, a person who tried to, I don't fear the word, annihilate me. Turned out, she was also spreading stupid rumors about me in our hometown. Yep, she was like Roman senators who stabbed Caesar to death. When she started dressing like me, acting like me, and doing the same makeup, I thought that this is, imitation. And imitation is the highest form of appreciation. Then, after years, I realized that it was, indeed, the identity theft. We were friends even before the first grade. I used to believe that it was my BFF who will always be there for me, so I was there for her. We had our own secrets, our world, and we used to share everything in detail with each other. The first warning for me should be when she started dating the guy that I was infatuated with. When we were in middle school, she knew every spicy detail about my pointless efforts to be with that guy. We were going to different classes, and this is important to note, when she got anorexia nervosa. Her parents were going through messy divorce, and she was 14. She was my friend, so I kept it cool when she was hugging and kissing with the guy of my dreams in front of me, without even a gush